Hi, I'm Jen, and you're listening to the Shadow Sanctuary, where I dig into the history of haunted locations to try and find a correlation between historical fact and paranormal experience. Is there a reason for the haunting? Why does energy stay? Keep listening to find out more. Welcome to the Shadow Sanctuary. I'm your host, Jen, and welcome August. Tonight, I'm going to be telling you about the King Opera House in Van Buren, Arkansas. So, let's get into it. The area of Van Buren was settled by David Boyd and Thomas Martin in 1818. Van Buren was named in 1831 after Secretary of State and future President Martin Van Buren. Van Buren was incorporated on January 4th, 1845. On December 28, 1862, Union and Confederate soldiers clashed in and around Van Buren, resulting in defeat for the Confederates. The King Opera House first opened its doors in 1891. The ground floor was used as Willard Billard Parlor and Wallace Saloon and Restaurant. The second floor was home to Van Buren Press newspaper. This structure was at the time known as the Wallace Block. In 1898, the building was purchased by Henry P. King and in 1901 was transformed into an opera house. The opera house would remain hosting many different types of acts until 1914. On March 4th, 1914, a fire began in a dry cleaning storefront. The flames took over the opera house and damaged the entire interior. In 1919, the King Opera House became the Van Buren Theater and hosted moving pictures, what we know today as silent films. By the 1930s, the building was renamed Bob Burns Theater after the famous actor and radio star from Van Buren. The front of the building remained a storefront, with the top floor being an apartment. In the 1960s, Malco Theaters bought the property and it closed in 1974. In 1979, the city of Van Buren bought the building and renamed it King Opera House again. Reconstruction work took place from 1979 to 1991. The city of Van Buren ran the Opera House until 2022, when they turned over the management to Arts on the Main. The King Opera House is reported to be haunted by the staff and many citizens of Van Buren. The main haunting is that of Charles Tolson. Charles Tolson was born December 25th, 1868, in Mississippi. He was the manager of a stock company and a vaudeville actor. During his time as an actor, he performed at the King Opera House. After one such performance, the daughter of Dr. William Parchman went up to Tolson to speak with him about the show. A friend went to Parchman and told him that his daughter and Tolson were flirting with each other. One night, while Tolson was waiting for his train at the depot, Parchman shot him multiple times. A lady in white also appears in the men's restroom, asking for her husband, and then disappears. The King Opera House is located at 427 Main Street, Van Buren, Arkansas. They are open Monday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. If you pay them a visit, let them know the Shadow Sanctuary podcast sent you. Hey, before you take off, I believe in supporting my friends and fellow content creators. That is why I'm sending you over to YouTube to check out Island City Fishing. They do several catch and cooks along with fishing. Go check them out and give them a like and a follow. That's it for today's episode. Thank you so much for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to check us out on Facebook for more information on upcoming episodes. As always, don't let the eerie vibes fade too quickly. Stay haunted, my friends.